an event.
Guba election day. In that case, what do we do? Where do we stand to talk?
Your Majesty, they are just frightening you. Be rest assured that there will be enough security to protect everybody who wants to vote on that day. That I can guarantee now. You know the police was on their side the last time. This time, the police commissioners have assured us that they will not be on anybody's side. They've assured us that they will maintain law and order and that they will protect lives and properties. So be rest assured that you have enough. I will take a report to the brigade commander and the police commissioner.
Thank you. Thank you.
There is a gentleman who talks about machete. If I wasn't the governor, I would have asked you, is there any machete written APC or PDP?
Your Excellency, sir. Other protocols observed. I am Chief Dan Ocha from Omok Town. Everybody here has had the problem of Omok Town or Nelga in general. Even the one that happened of recent, which you, Your Excellency, visited Obricon. A man, a chief Adube, was killed with the children, about 4 of them, a security man, a driver, and an aspirant house at Obo was burnt down. The senior brother's house was also burnt down. And 2 persons were killed in the brother's house. They also left Obo to Ebada and killed one of our chiefs, Oku Osia. All are members of APC. And they are still threatening that Friday night they are going to shoot and move around everywhere. Though it is still the same report. But there is one thing I want to understand. It's like the jiga of a man is not going to announce the result. If Jiga was to announce this result, I would have said, because the report of River State came last time, and Jiga said, without one local government or 2 local governments, that he will announce the result. So, even if Onega fails to submit the report because of fight in anywhere, I don't know if the INEC commissioner of Rivers State will also do the same thing. So we are requesting for security in Onega. It has started for long. Your Excellency, sir. Thank you.
I thought you also said that there's an improvement by now. Chief, is there no improvement by now? No improvement? No. We've arrested 3 persons. We've arrested 3 persons.
Your Excellency, sir.
Yes.
I am staying in Omok. Almost all our members are in Port Harcourt now. And I have decided to stay in Omok for them to come and kill me.
Chief, what I mean by improvement, not whether members are staying in Port Harcourt or not. It is the fact that there is a presence of policemen. You have policemen there. You have a new DPO. The other DPO was drinking and eating with those who were killing.
Yes.
Now you have a new DPO, don't you have?
We have a new DPO.
Okay, so
and a new JTF commander.
Is there no improvement?
Let's see what they can do within now and tomorrow.
Is there no improvement? Since they came, have you heard of any shooting?
Well, we don't know about Friday.
Don't worry about Friday. Don't worry about Friday.
Somebody does not joke with his life.
Chief,
I'm here for a meeting.
Don't worry about Friday. We're talking about in the past 2 days. There will be improvement on Friday. There will be election on Saturday. Don't be afraid.
His Excellency, sir, you've told us we should make sure that the voting is being counted at the polling stations. What happens if INEC officials go behind to prepare fake results as they have been doing? And at that stage, we may not be there. Who will monitor them to stop this fake result that might come out from INEC?
Well, Chief, there are parties, APC and PDP should be able to take care of that one. We agree that PDP has been writing results and claiming to have won. But I think APC should be able to confront them on that. What I'm assuring you now is security to come out and vote. And to also say to INEC, we need the result sheets in the different units and the different collation centers, even if the staff that they have employed are all PDP members, but we still need the result sheets. Because if our votes count, then you choose who you want as a governor. You don't choose for me. INEC should not choose for me who will be my governor. That's the point we're making. Relax about the issue of changing results. If they bring the result sheets, I think APC has enough agents that will follow the result sheets. The problem is not it's not the fake result. The problem is that they don't bring the result sheets to the units. In Port Harcourt, they went and printed fake result sheets. People were voting in Port Harcourt thinking that that's what they would record, not knowing that what they brought was a fake result sheet. But we hope that won't happen this time.
Your Excellency, sir, my name is Amoda Genekanwa. At the issue, I want to support the man who made the request for Onega. What I am adding is that Onega be given special attention on the issue of security. You've made an improvement, but more is needed on that Friday and the Saturday.
I thought you understood me when I said, forget Onega. There will be enough security in Onega.
Thank you.
I have said so.
Special attention.
I don't know what is special attention. There will be enough security to protect lives and properties. I'm assuring you there will be enough. When I visited the family, I said this will be the last death, and that those who killed will pay for it. And they will start paying for it in my regime. I said so. 3 persons have been arrested. They've confessed. So allow the security to do their work. Your job is to go and vote. Bring out your voters and see what happens.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Oton Tinduka is my name. I do agree that you are making efforts to improve security and to make sure that, as the law requires, we vote. In fact, the Nigerian, the Nigerian Constitution, in fact, our national anthem, talks about in freedom. Number one, freedom. This freedom to vote. Now, I am assuming that people will be free now to vote in this coming election, and that there will be less shooting, as we have heard from many other places. But my problem is, even if people vote, and even if the votes are counted, even there will still be this question of the collation of the results. Suppose all the voting, counting is done there and all that, and in the collation of the results, something else is presented. I want to draw your attention to one cartoon that keeps running in the, I think it's the, this day. It keeps saying, oh, well, one person, one vote. Oh yes, my vote will count. And at the end, he says, don't worry, my friend, the number of votes, the actual number of votes will be counted, will be declared by the person who will declare the votes. I am appealing to you, Your Excellency, whatever plans you are making, to ensure that when people come out and vote, whatever party, or whoever person they vote, that the votes are counted and that the votes counted are really what will be recorded. In other words, my fear is still what officials presented by INEC will do after the election. The people will come and vote, no doubt. There may be less shooting, there may be, but we must follow it to make sure that what we have at the end is actually the will of the people and what they have actually voted. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That's the reason why we call this meeting. Because the truth of the matter is INEC, Resident Electoral Commissioner, employed only PDP staff. You see somebody today in a rally, tomorrow he or she is wearing NYSC vest or INEC vest. They are not federal government staff. Now, what therefore happened last weekend or 2 weeks ago is that before our own very eyes, let me just speak that English, INEC allowed people to write results and submit. As governor of Rivers State, I spoke to the woman. She was abusing me and insulting me. And despite our protest to Jega, he refused to cancel the results. And Rivers State said there was no voting. So what we are doing now is to stop that attempt to hijack our results. What we think should happen is no village should allow any INEC staff leave until they have done the proper thing, so that INEC will know that they are risking the lives of these young men and women. Anybody who decides to come to our villages with the result sheet or without any result sheet to rig election, don't let her go or him. When they finish, can the young men in that village escort that result sheet to the local government headquarters? I think we should form a wall of defense against INEC staff and against the security. They can't kill all of us. The worst thing to happen to a man is for someone to vote on his behalf. I repeat what my bishop has been telling us. He said he went to vote. And as he arrived, I said, oh, my Lord, we have voted for you. How did they know who you want to vote for? So I think, like he raised it, our young boys and girls in the community must wake up and protect their results. If INEC keeps to the rules, the last time INEC bypassed the card readers. So PDP just sat down and wrote whatever they like to write. They use the military, they use the police. I hope this time they will not use the military, they will not use the police. As of 2 days ago, I was very sure that they will not use the military or the police. As of today, I can't confirm that because all sorts of meetings are going on in the house of the wife of the president, as we're talking now. I hope they won't come out of that meeting with intention to do what they did last 2 Saturdays. That one, I want the Rivers people to resist it. That's what will happen.